Hey guys, it's Roxy Chow and welcome to my kitchen. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'll share my flavorful, tantalizing and satisfying Jamaican steam fish recipe that's sure to please in more ways than one. I'll show you all my secret tips and tricks to get perfectly cooked, mouth-watering steam fish at home. Let's get started. So my peeps, here I am slicing and seasoning a couple red snappers, which is a type of fish commonly used in this recipe. To learn how to scale and clean up your fish before preparing this recipe, please check out that video in my cooking tips and tricks playlist. But before I go any further with this video, you know me always have to stop and big up my subscriber them. Guys, thanks so much for all the love. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching all the ads, and thanks for liking my videos. So I want to know who is in the house today. If you're a long-time subscriber, comment below Team Oldie But Goodie. And if you're a newbie, comment below Team Fresh Vegetable. So let me also quickly thank all those who've tried my recipes and have left comments to let me know how much you've enjoyed them. Reading your comments always make my day. Bless up every time. Here I'm showing you how to prep the okra. Before cutting it up, make sure you soak the okra in some salt water, then drain it after. Be very careful not to rub the okra too much, as there may be fine sharp bristles on the skin that can get stuck in your fingers. Before we start cooking, guys, you want to make sure that you have all your veggies and fresh seasoning prepped and set aside as seen here. Steamed fish and okra goes hand in hand like ackee and saltfish, but it's up to you to include okra in this recipe. If you aren't a fan of the texture, you can leave it out, but I highly recommend you try it. Okra is rich in nutrients, and adding it to this recipe makes it both healthy and flavorful. Comment below if you plan to cook your steamed fish with okra or without it, and why. My peeps, please make sure you watch this video step by step all the way to the end. And here's why. Throughout this video, you'll see all the important tips and tricks to help you prepare a great steamed fish dish. What you may not know is that steamed fish is a delicate dish that can fall apart easily if overdone. I'll teach you how to master this cooking technique and get perfectly cooked steamed fish every time. So guys, you'll notice that I haven't used a whole lot of butter in my recipe. Trust me, it's not necessary or healthy. With this steamed fish recipe, I'll prove to you that you don't need to add an excessive amount of butter or salt to get a deliciously flavored steamed fish. So here's my first secret cooking tip. Steam your fish on a bed of veggies. This helps to prevent the skin from sticking to the pot, which keeps the fish intact. So here's my secret cooking tip number 2. Season the whole pot. Both the fish and the sauce will be full of flavor once you use this technique. Simply use the ingredients listed to make your seasoning mix, then flavor your pot as shown. This step is a secret to getting delicious tasting and healthy steamed fish without using packaged fish soup or fish tea that may contain MSG or artificial ingredients. Also, make sure to use salt-free powdered seasoning and always read your ingredients list to know what you're getting before consuming it. So guys, we're coming to you with tips after tips in this recipe. Secret tip number 3 is never try to flip your steamed fish. Instead, constantly spoon the hot fish sauce over the top of the fish to help the entire fish to cook evenly. So who else is craving some steamed fish right now? If you're excited to try this recipe, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, go in the comments and tell me, what will you be serving this steamed fish and okra with? So guys, now we're at secret cooking tip number 4, and that is to periodically shake the pot from side to side to help prevent the fish from sticking. So secret cooking tip number 5 is add the okra and crackers near to the end of cooking your steamed fish so they aren't overcooked. I think the ideal side dish for steamed fish is steamed or fried bammies and Jamaican Festival. And guess what? If you love Jamaican Festival, Roxy Chow's got you covered. Simply check out my step-by-step festival video that teaches you the easy way to make yummy festivals from scratch. Cooking tip number 6 is try to keep the heat between medium and medium low, and remember to check on the pot regularly while cooking. So after about 35 minutes of cooking our steamed fish, it's time to add the water crackers. Guys, for me, Jamaican steamed fish have to have in like a okra and some tough crackers to be the real deal. What you think? Comment below and tell me if you agree. Your steam fish should be completely cooked and ready to eat in about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on the size of your fish. And that leads us to cooking tip number 7. After 35 minutes, use a fork to test if the fish is fully cooked. You'll know your fish is ready when you see that the flesh, down to the bone, is completely white. Thank you so much for watching. Enough love and blessings, and see you in my next video.